Welcome back live, everybody. We're looking at President Obama schmoozing with the nation's state chief executives, the governors, all of whom will be receiving some huge federal largesse under the title of the stimulus program. Surprisingly, it is controversial. Some Republican governors, principally Bobby Jindal of Louisiana and Haley Barbour of Mississippi, saying that they will refuse to accept some of the money because it will, I don't know, maybe spoil their citizens, get them used to this additional unemployment insurance or welfare. And then when the federal largesse goes away, the states might have to pay it. So they are making a kind of a big thing about refusing some of the money. Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger, on the other hand, is saying, hey, listen, guys, anything you don't want, send out to California. As you know, California had more than a $40 billion budget deficit just closed after marathon negotiations with the state Senate. But when the president does take the podium to make his remarks, we will go live now to Octomom. You know, from the ridiculous to the sublime, or maybe from the sublime to the ridiculous might be more accurate. Her own father is telling Oprah that he thinks Nadia Suleiman, also known as Octomom, is crazy. Listen.
Do you think the doctor was irresponsible?
Absolutely irresponsible, exactly.
Do you think your daughter was irresponsible?
Irresponsible, too.
Do you think your daughter was irresponsible?
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. Do you think your daughter is mentally stable?
That's a very good question. Now, I'm not a psychiatrist, but I question her mental situation.
I think she's crazy as a fox, and guess what? Octo Dad is also going public with his story in an appearance that's scheduled for tomorrow morning on Good Morning America. The Octo sperm donor describes what seems to be the scene when he supplied the mother of 14 with his sperm. He's saying, quote, I just remember her saying when I donated that, the doctor told her that she had to keep it warm by putting it between her breasts, just to keep it warm, keep it room temperature until she took it in. I just really want to know if these are or are not my kids. Either which way, you know, she has to know that I'll lend a helping hand. So that's the Octo sperm donor's remarks. How nice that he cares. Alison Rosen is a columnist for the New York Post Page 6 magazine. Alison joins us from home base tonight. You know, you've called her a baby-creating monster, haven't you, Alison? I mean, you think she's the worst, right?
I just think, who does this? Who brings this many children into the world when they're alone and when they don't have the means to take care of the kids? I mean, I think, you know, she's saying that it's something that she's doing out of love. She was an only child. She wanted to have a big family. But by definition, this is akin to, I mean, it's neglect or it's child abuse. I mean, these kids, what chance do they have right now, if they're just with her, of getting enough love, of getting the attention, she doesn't have the means to take care of them? I think it's terrible.
But don't you think, as terrible as it is, that this is a huge gold mine for this woman, that people will get over the bad feelings as these child grow up a little bit, get a little age on them, and become so cute you can't stand it?
I mean, yeah, I do think that she stumbled onto a gold mine. I personally don't know if I think she's becoming crazy like a fox. I don't think she set out initially to make money. I personally do think she's really unstable, and I think she's really crazy, and I think that her dream, I mean, I think she believes what she's saying, which is that she loves them and she just wants to have a big family. But I think now, you know, that there's all this opportunity to make money off of it, she and all the people around her, who are also pretty terrible, are seizing on it.
I see the president is rocking out to Earth, Wind, and Fire. Noted defense attorney Jose Baez didn't come on the program to talk about Octomom, but he's such a good attorney. He knows the law. I want to ask him, isn't it reasonable to assume that if this woman owes the hospital $10 million, or will, when this is all said and done, owes the state of California that kind of money, that they can easily bring action against her, or the state of California, is cash-strapped as it is, can bring action against her?
Well, certainly the state of California can go after her, as well as as the private hospital, if it is a private hospital. But you have to understand something, Geraldo. Civil remedies are always one step behind. All you have to do is just simply look at the O.J. case for that.
O.J. civil case, right. That was over $30 million judgment. What'd they finally collect?
Well, I don't think they collected very much of it.
Not even $100,000, I don't think.
Well, I would assume a little bit more than that, but certainly not even a drop in the bucket as to the $32 million.
That's why I think, Alison and Jose, thank you. I think that Octomom is going to get away with it in a sense. I think in her case, crime will pay.